All right, let's talk about how routing works in Azure Front Door because there are a lot of components and it's important to understand the flow and also the different types of routing that are available to us. So, routing is the path an HTTPS request from the user will take to reach a backend service configured in Azure Front Door. So, at the start, you have that HTTP request from the user coming from their browser, most likely. And then the idea is it'll go over the internet and find the closest edge location. Edge location is just a point of presence, a data center or software or hardware that is on the edge of a network that allows you to enter the Azure network. And so from there, you are now going to be in the Azure network. And so you will be matched with a Azure Front Door profile. From there, it will then, if you have WAF rules, it will evaluate the web application firewall rules. And if everything's okay, it will then match you to an Azure Front Door route. And then from that route, it will then go through the engine's rule to evaluate where to route things. If there is cached information, it will immediately return that information right away. But if there's not, it will just proceed to the next step, which is to send you to an origin group. An origin group is just a grouping of origins. And an origin is how you send a request to a backend. So, hopefully we'll see these components over and over again, so it's very clear how they work together. But let's talk about the 4 traffic routing methods that are available in Azure Front Door. So the first is based on latency. So requests are sent to the lowest latency backends acceptable with a sensitivity range. You have priority, so requests are sent based on a user-defined number. You have weighted, so these are requests that are distributed to backends according to the weight coefficient, and session affinity, so requests from the same end user get sent to the same backend. So these are for stateful backend, stateful applications. This kind of functionality for routing, like if you're using AWS, you'd see this functionality in Route 53, but in the case of Azure, we're seeing these within Front Door for this modern application delivery stack. Okay, so, hopefully that gives you an idea, but yeah, there you go.